Okay, so the cement pan's in the process of curing up here. It takes really 3 to 5 days for a 4 to 6 inch thick cement pad to cure properly. You can see that the plumbers come in and move the steam head into the place where it's going to be more ideal in terms of not burning the bather's feet. And you can see we've replaced the insulation. We've used some rigid foam in here too to fill in some of the voids. The rigid foam's a good product for a steam room. It's got the reflective backing. And it's easy to shape in between the pipes and whatnot as well. Okay, the next step you want to take after you've had all the insulation done, your electrical and plumbing taken care of, you're going to line the entire enclosure with a 4 milliliter Visclean. That's just an additional vapor barrier that goes behind the cement board. So you can see that's taking care of that. Okay, we've got the Visclean up and we're starting to put this cement board up on the walls. You want to make sure you use the heavy gauge cement board screws too to hold this stuff up after you get the thin set and all the tile on there. It's quite a bit of weight, but we're moving right along here. The next step after we get all the cement board up is we're going to silicone the seams, which is a step that's not normally taken when you're working with the cement board, and we'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, we're getting to the point here. We got to remove this form board. The pan's cured up for 5 days, and so we're not worried about the cement not having cured. We're getting to the end of our Durock session here. We got a couple more pieces. We're going to show you how we've been trimming this stuff. It's pretty easy. There's a couple different ways to trim this backer board. This is your little scoring knife. This is the standard method, but an X-Acto knife sure helps clean up the cuts. And as you saw, hand saw, the old shark tooth Stanley here does a good job helping you as well. If you want to use a masonry bit, you can do that, of course, but it sure does make a heck of a lot of dust flies everywhere. These hand tools are really the better thing. And then when you're cutting holes, like you see we have up here, you're just going to use your standard hole saw. That's pretty much the method. Otherwise, putting this stuff up is a heck of a lot like putting up sheetrock. Also, I wanted to mention there are two distinct sides to this cement board or Durock, just as there are two distinct sides to sheetrock, and you want to make sure to get the rougher side, the side with the writing out, because it's manufactured to receive the thin set better than the back side. Okay, the last 2 points I wanted to make on this cement board process was you want to make sure to get your screws at least 8 inches on center. You want a lot of screws. There's going to be a lot of weight on these boards in the end. And you also want to set your boards up at least 1/4 to 1/2 inch from the pan, because like all materials, ceramic tile expands and contracts with heat, and you want to allow for that expansion gap.